La Araucana is an epic poem written by Alonso de Ercilla in the 16th century, describing the revolt of Araucanian Indians against Spanish rule. The epic is made up of 37 cantos split into 3 parts, each published separately. The verses are written in octavo real, a difficult rhyme scheme composed of 8 11-syllable lines, following the A, B, A, B, A, B, C, C. No las damas, amor, no gentilezas de caballeros canto enamorados, ni las muestras, regalos y tenesas de amorosos afectos y cuidados, mas el valor, los hechos, las proezas de aquellos españoles esforzados, que a la cervez de Arauco no domada, pusieron duro yugo por la espada. Not the ladies' love nor kindness of men's love song, nor the samples, gifts, and tenderness of loving affection and care, but the value, facts, and feats of those brave Spanish, that to the neck of the untamed Arauco put on a hard yoke by way of the sword. This poem was the first in Spanish literature in which the author was a participant in the story's actions. It was well received across Spain, and Miguel Cervantes even praises the epic in his novel Don Quixote. When a priest is going through Don Quixote's library burning the books that made him crazy, La Araucana is one he saves, praising it as one of the best poems of the heroic style ever written. Alonso de Ercilla y Zuniga was born into a noble family in Madrid in 1533. He was King Philip II's page during Spain's Golden Age. He was appointed to a military position in the expedition to Chile to subdue the Araucanians. He wrote his experiences in the Arauco War on scraps of paper during battle and compiled them once he returned to publish the first part of his Poema Epica. La Araucana was written during Spain's Siglo Oro, or Golden Age, a century-long development of Spanish culture, especially under King Philip II. Artists such as El Greco painted during this time, as Miguel Cervantes wrote Don Quixote, and Philip II built El Escorial. While the country was in peace at home, the Spanish Empire took the opportunity to spread into the New World, recently discovered by Christopher Columbus. El Siglo Oro was the time of the conquistadores. Hernan Cortés had taken over the Aztecs, Francisco Pizarro and the Incans, and now Spain wanted Chile. Chile, fertile provincial y señalada, en la región antártica famosa, de remotas naciones respetada por fuerte, principal y poderosa. La gente que produce es tan granada, tan soberbia, gallarda y belicosa, que no ha sido por rey jamás reída, ni a extranjera dominio sometida. Chile, fertile, provincial, and marked in the famous Antarctic region. Nations of remote respect them for their strength, principle, and power. The people who they produce are very Granadan, so proud, gallant, and warlike, that not a king has ever ruled them, nor have they been subject to foreign domain. The story starts when the conqueror of Chile, Pedro de Valdivia, is captured and killed by the Mapuche, or Araucanian Indians, starting a revolt against Spanish control. Ercilla blames Valdivia for his own death, as he mistreated the natives that let him conquer them peacefully. Ercilla has come on an expedition with Don Garcia Hurtado de Mendoza, the governor and commander-in-chief of Chile. Ercilla describes the many different heroes that he comes across in his time with the Mapuche. The brilliant Lautaro dies on the battlefield at Matequito. The protagonist Capilocan, the leader of the revolt, is characterized as wise and brave. In the end, he's betrayed by one of his own and executed. While the majority of the poem is devoted to the details of the Arauco War, Ercilla also relates the history of Chile and tales of contemporary Spain throughout the story. There are a few key characteristics to epics. First, they are usually centered around a hero representing the culture's ideal qualities such as courage, bravery, and strength. We see this in perhaps the most famous epic of all, the Odyssey and Odysseus. Oftentimes, this hero's actions involve superhuman deeds in battle, such as Beowulf's triumphs over Grendel and other monsters. Gods and other supernatural beings may also take part in those deeds. In La Araucana, a sorcerer picks Ercilla up and flies him across the earth, showing him what is happening in Europe and the Middle East. Although he meant for his work to pay homage to the Spanish forces and the king and the religion they were fighting for, Ercia's brave Indian characters have had more of a lasting impact. Today, Chileans recognize La Araucana as their national poem and tells the story of their courageous ancestors.